it's your girl DeeDee, and welcome back to the channel. So I am back with another video for you guys. Now this comes from a mother. She heard her son on the phone telling his girlfriend what to do, and she stepped in to remind her that she doesn't have to listen to a man with no money in the bank. We're gonna get into this video. Before we do, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Donations.
Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload new videos and post live video content. Make sure you hit that notification bell, you hit all, so that you will get all of my content. So we're gonna jump right into this video. I definitely want you guys to hear this, and I want to get your thoughts on it. Then I'll give my 2 cents as well. Here we go.
Son gonna get mad and storm out to Carly. He on the phone fussing at his girlfriend. Ain't got $1 in the bank. I said, girl, you ain't gotta let a bro be on the phone telling you what to do. He done got at the car, slammed the door, talking about I can't tell my girlfriend what to do. Not when you broke. Girl, you ain't gotta listen to no bro nigga telling you what to do. Hey, go ahead and hang up on him. Black. It ain't even a flip phone. I don't care. Flip it. Black. Hey, I ain't gotta listen to nothing that you say. I'm the one that's buying you a new shirt. Child, he done got mad at me and talking about, why are you gotta say these things? This is why I don't want to talk on the phone around you, because why would you say that to my girlfriend? She doesn't need to listen to me. She ain't gotta listen to no bro. I don't care who, listen, my son or not. You ain't gotta listen to ain't even got no money. Please, he asking you for stuff and then want to tell you what to do. I wish you would ask me for something and then you want to tell me what to do. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
All right, so there you have it. What do you guys think about what she had to say? I definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about this mother responding to her son talking to his girlfriend and the whole bit? Sons need fathers. You know, I think sometimes the mothers need to kind of step aside when it comes to their sons and let the fathers deal with the sons and talk to them about relationships and things of that nature. Not saying that you as the mother can't have any input. You definitely can, because you can give them the female perspective. But with this type of perspective, it's not going to necessarily help the son. He's your son and he's broke, so he can't tell his girlfriend anything. She shouldn't have to listen to him. What does being broke have to do with common sense? Does your son have common sense? Did you teach him to have common sense? Did you teach him things that will benefit him and help him? Why does money equate to you being able to tell somebody something that makes sense? This is why a lot of these women are lost in the sauce, because everything is based on money. And don't get me wrong, listen, I think that we need money. I know we need money to survive and to live well. That's how we thrive and we live, but money is not a factor in everything. Common sense doesn't have anything to do with money. And I think a lot of people are so focused on money, they can't see anything else. This is why women think that if they go out and get a job and if they go out and, you know, or make money, that they're better women. And no, money doesn't make you a better woman. It doesn't make you a better person. And in fact, to me, having a lot of money just kind of elevates the ignorance in a lot of people. Now you can act a real plum fool because you think now you're somebody because you have money. So I just think a lot of women give bad parenting advice, and they don't understand why a lot of their children don't want to deal with them a lot of times, and kind of move away from them, because when they learn better, they realize that the toxic behavior comes from within the house, and usually it's the mother. And I don't know this woman, but I wouldn't be surprised if she is a single mother, because this is the type of advice a lot of single mothers give their sons. You're telling him and you're telling his girlfriend that, hey girl, you don't have to listen to a thing he says because he don't have any money. And I don't know how old her son is, but he can't be that old. He's not at his fullest potential yet. And if he's broke and he doesn't have any money, what are you doing to contribute to him having money and building himself up? And I'm pretty sure the girlfriend doesn't have a whole lot of money either. You know, I just think a lot of these women don't know what they're doing. And then a lot of times the fathers aren't involved, or the fathers are not around, or the fathers could be around and giving one set of advice, you know, and then the mothers give them advice that contradict the father's advice. And this is why a lot of the mothers and the fathers don't get along, because they're fighting on what they think is right. And this is where I think the fathers have to be more in the sons' lives to teach them what they need to know, how they go about relationships, how they go about women, how do they go about their finances, and how to make all of those things. I think the men in their sons' lives should be the ones teaching and telling them these things. Sometimes the women need to take a step back and let the fathers teach their sons and let them deal with that kind of stuff, because a lot of these women don't know what they're talking about. And on the sheer fact that he don't have no money, he can't, you telling the girl, don't listen to him, girl, he ain't got no money, he don't need to tell you anything.
Shut the up.
is absurd to me. It does not make any bit of sense. Now, if he was telling her something that was wrong, something that could cause hurt or harm to her, then it would make sense, but it doesn't make sense. She can't have a say in anything or tell her anything that might be right just because he's not rich or he doesn't have a lot of money. That doesn't make any sense. This is how a lot of women think. They think that money is the only thing that matters. This is why you have so many women out here who think like this, because their mothers are feeding them the wrong information. And the mothers do not have the outcomes that they were looking for. And it's almost as if they're trying to set their kids up for the same failure in life. You're not giving them any other tools that will benefit them. You're giving them the same old information that's kept you in the situation that you're in. You haven't elevated. You haven't been able to get the type of relationship that you want, and you're not giving them any better advice for them to get a better relationship in their lives. It's almost like you want to keep them where you are. For her to post something like this, it is very demeaning. It is very belittling to her son, and it makes the girlfriend think that, hey, if your mother will say this, I must need to listen to her because, oh, you don't have no money, you can't tell me nothing. This is how a lot of women think. They really go around thinking, baby, if you want to talk to me, you got to pay me. If you want to, if you want to be with me, you got to cash at me. You got to give me some money, because once you give me the money, then I can listen to what you say. It's a transactional situation. The minute you can't give me no money, then I'm not listening to nothing you're saying. I have no regard for you for real. It's just all about the money. And when men realize what it is, they'll stay and play the game. And as long as you're playing, he gonna play too. And when the jig is up, he's gonna move on with his life. And when he finds a woman who's really there for him, that's who he's gonna marry. And they be mad, crying, well, we've been together 9 years and he never married me. First off, you didn't require marriage, and he knew what type of time you was on. He knew what type of woman you was, and he knew that you were not marriage material. Back to this video. This is absurd advice, really. And it makes these women think that this is the way they should be thinking, that, if a man doesn't make a whole lot of money when you with him and all of this, he can't tell you anything. That the two don't go hand in hand. And that's the problem. You got to make a lot of money for them to hear what you're saying. And they only listen because of the money. They don't care about you or nothing else. And all this is being perpetuated on social media. Oh, he got to pay my bills. He got to do this. Got to have this kind of money. I won't give him the time of day. He got to be 6 feet tall. I won't even look his way. Well, this is why you have a single mother rate that is so high, and it's only going to get higher. And a lot of individuals who are single by themselves with no prospects, because men are looking for women who actually care about them and want to build and have a relationship with him, not somebody who only want a transactional situationship that only benefits them. This is ridiculous, and this is what these young women are being taught by a lot of their single mothers. And it didn't work for them, and they're going to put them in the same situation to where they end up being single mothers as well. And it's a cycle that's been perpetuated and going to continue to be perpetuated if these women don't start thinking differently and teaching their daughters and their sons differently. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos, you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.